Remember when over-the-air TV was just terrible? You had to do things like this.
Try a little to the left. Does it work now? All right, put your hand in the air. How about now? Okay, let's stick your foot up. Hey, that's perfect. Keep it right there. Don't move.
Now those days are over as we've moved to a digital antenna system, but today we're going to solve the other problem with over-the-air TV, and that is choosing when you want to watch shows. Now this device from Tablo TV allows you to record and watch live TV all subscription free. Thanks so much to Best Buy for sponsoring this video. Let's get started. So here we have the Tablo TV device. Now this is going to connect to all the channels that you have available over a TV antenna, so you do need to pick one of those up. But this has 50 hours of DVR storage and 2 TV tuners, meaning you can record or watch 2 different things at the same time. Now to get this set up, we're going to use our phone, but then there is an app available on Roku, Fire TV, Android TV, your Apple TV, and so on. So you will be able to connect to the Tablo device right from the Tablo app on your TV, or you can watch it right on your phone. So here we have 50 hours of playback. We can watch anywhere. We can get more than 40 channels, and we're gonna save every month. There's no subscriptions, no fees, and no contracts. And then here on the back, it talks about how to get it set up. So all we're going to do is download the Tablo app on our phone and other devices. We're going to connect Tablo to any antenna. Then we're going to connect Tablo to internet, so you can actually use this over Wi-Fi, or you can have it plugged directly into your Wi-Fi router, and then we'll be able to enjoy free TV in any room. Let's get this unboxed. So here we have the Tablo device. Inside we also have a power cable as well as an Ethernet cable. We're going to screw in the antenna. We're going to use the Ethernet if we want to. So here we're just going to plug this in, and then we are ready to go. Now next we just need to download the Tablo app. Now we're gonna go through and create an account. Now during the setup, I did have an issue having it connect to Ethernet or Wi-Fi. I just had to reach out to support, and they were very able to quickly enable it so everything was working properly. It then scanned through all of the different channels. It found tons of channels here, and then I was able to start recording and using this instantly on all of my different devices. You will need to add your zip code so that it can find the programming guide for your location. Now, taking a look at the app here, you can see what is currently on. So right now we have European Championship that we can watch live. We have Fear of the Walking Dead, some different trending Tablo TV shows. As you scroll down, you can then see other things. So here we have some recordings that I have already recorded, and so on. So you can see all these favorites and everything right on this home page. Now over here, you have the option to tap live. So live is going to show us what is currently on TV right now that we can watch. Remember back in the day when you had to use a remote and scroll through every channel to find something on? Well, now you can just simply open the guide. You can even search to find what you are looking for. So here, these are all the channels that are available. All I had to do was plug this into the antenna. It found all these channels. I haven't made any adjustments since then. Nobody's standing outside holding the antenna. So as we scroll down here, you can see all the different channels that are available. And then here is what is currently on. And you can scroll through and see what's on later in the day. So we're real excited. The Olympics are coming on soon. We'll be able to come through here, find the different Olympic events we want to watch, and we'll be able to record those no matter what time they are so that we can watch them later. So let's say we found a show we want to watch. Let's go ahead, click on Nature Cat. So right now it's not currently on, so we have the option to record the episode. So there we can simply record. Then here we can choose to not record. Recording options, we can have it start on time, or we can have a little bit early. Maybe it's not as accurate on that TV channel. You can have it start or end a little bit late. Then here you have the option to add it to favorites. I've already added PBS Kids to favorites. And then we can choose if we want to record all episodes from this show. We want to record only new episodes, or we don't want to record any episodes. So there, that's going to record. And as soon as that show is on at 4:30, it will record that. I don't have to do anything else. And so if we go back here and see what's currently on, let's say we want to check out Rosie's Rolls. So there you can see it has watch episode. I can click on there. And so now it's going to stream that right from the Tablo TV in my home. Now this isn't streaming from some website. This is done right within my home. So anywhere that I am and have access to the internet, I would be able to pull up the live stream that is going on in my home. Now over the last few years, we've actually had a few times when we weren't using our antenna that something was on and we didn't have access to it. So now that we have this super easy to access, we'll be able to pull this up on all of our TVs, as well as just record what we want to watch for later. Because live TV, you don't want to sit down at the TV, maybe something else is happening with your family. You might miss that, so you definitely want to have that recorded, and then you can watch it later. So let's go ahead and check out some of those recordings that I've done in the past. So if we go back here and I go to my library, here I have the option to see what I recorded. So I wanted to record an episode of Bewitched, see how that goes. And here we have new episodes of Daniel Tiger. There it's showing us that it's newly recorded and so on. So some of our favorites. Let's go ahead, click on Curious George. And then down here you have some options. You can watch the episode, you can protect it. So maybe you want to prevent it from being deleted. You can do that. So I can then protect it. And then here we have the option to delete it. And I can learn more about Curious George and so on and see all the episodes I have recorded. So let's go in here and watch this episode. There it pulled right up. So it's pulling off of that hard drive. So it has a 128 gigabyte hard drive built into the Tablo TV. There you can see, sounds great, looks really good. And if I want to skip forward, I have the option to do that. And I even have closed captioning that I could turn on. It's a monkey. I don't know how much we'll be hearing during this, but there you go, chattering happily. That's good to see the monkeys doing that. And then if we want to skip forward at any time, we can do that. There you can see how quick it is. No buffering at all. Skipping forward has no issues, and we can skip like that. Now at the beginning, you saw that it started maybe a little late. So next time I do record a Curious George episode, I probably would have it start a little bit early to have it record on time. Now if we go to the end here, we can see that it did end quite a bit early, and there's just a bunch of previews here. So we could adjust that as well. So it ended about 18 minutes, and there was still 6 minutes left that it recorded too long. And that's something you'll learn over time as you use this, but I would recommend doing it early just so you don't miss that important part of the TV show. So here, if we check out this episode of Seinfeld, there it started in the middle of the commercials, perfectly on time. So there we're going to watch the episode and we can skip forward. So if you do have commercials that pop up, all you need to do is go up to the timeline and skip forward. And you can quickly skip through those commercials as you are watching this recorded like a DVR. So there we have a commercial playing. I can easily skip through or on my phone drag here on the timeline to get to exactly where we want. And there the episode starts again. And there it got the very end of the episode, so that recorded perfect. Now, that's pretty much all there is to the app. Now, if we head into the settings, there are just a few adjustments we can make. First off, we can see how much space we have available on the internal storage. So currently I've used 6.5 gigabytes, but I still have 108 gigabytes to use. And then here we could set to auto delete recordings. So I'm going to keep that off. I want to save my recordings, but you could have it where as you continue to record stuff, it's going to automatically delete the old stuff that is the oldest thing that has been recorded. Then down here, we have the option to turn on and off the LED. Here you can turn on antenna amplification. So far that's been on, working great. Here you can turn on don't record duplicates. So if I already recorded an episode of Curious George, it's not going to record that same episode. I think it's so cool how smart it is knowing what episodes there are available, the season it is, and it will even tell you in the description what episode that is. And then here you can extend live recordings. And down here you can see the guide, how many channels there are, and then when it was last updated. So if I do want to adjust any channels, right here it says it found 150 channels. That's crazy. There were like 13 channels growing up. So this is pretty awesome. A lot of them I probably won't ever watch, so I could come in here, find channels I don't need, and I could simply turn them off just like that. Here it's telling you the channel resolution, which is really cool. Some of these downloading in 1080p, which is really great. So you can go through and adjust those. So much easier than going through the TV menus in the past. This makes it super simple to do. And at the bottom here, you have the option to scan again and then save if you do make any changes. Now let's go ahead and jump to a smart TV to check out what the experience is like. You can get the Tablo TV app on pretty much all the smart TVs. You have Apple TV, Roku, Chromecast, other Android TVs, as well as my Samsung TVs. We're able to download that. So let's jump over there. And here on our Chromecast with Google TV, you can search for Tablo TV, or here I downloaded it on another device. So I have it right here. I'm going to install that. And now we just need to open that. and it will automatically find the Tablo TV device on your network. So just like we saw over on the phone, here now it's showing the same thing on the TV. It already finds our account. We don't have to do anything. So just like on the app, you can see up the top here, we have the option for library. Here are all the shows that we have downloaded. So let's go ahead and watch this episode of Bewitched, see how quickly that loads. And there, just like on the phone, it loaded up really quick. And then here, if we want to go through, I can pause it. I can scroll through the progress bar here and quickly find what I'm looking for. So there you can see how quickly you can jump past commercials. And then down here, I have the option to jump channels, recordings, up next, and other info about the show. And then I like how I can just simply scroll through the channel while it is playing there in the background so I can see what's currently on live TV. So let's go back. And there you can see you have the watch from beginning, protect the episode, delete episode, all on the TV as well. So if you watch the episode, you can just delete it after. Here we have similar settings to the app on recording early, starting and ending, keeping it, different channel recording settings, and so on. We can manage our episode and look at upcoming episodes. So lots and lots of options. Now, one really cool thing is I talked about the two tuners. So what that means is I could be watching something here on this TV and I could be watching something separate on a TV upstairs, even though we're only using that one antenna and one Tablo TV device. So let's try that out. Here, I'm going to go and watch a show. Now, if you are seeing any type of timeout warning, this means you might need to adjust your antenna. So go tell your little brother to get there and move it around. And then I'm going to watch a show on my phone. And so here you can see that on the TV we're watching something and on my phone we're watching a different show. Both are working great. Now this also comes in handy if there are two different shows you want to record at the same time. So if you're scrolling through and you're like, oh, that starts at 2:30 and this one starts at 2:30. I want both of those. So you can just go through, record both of them, and both of those will then show up in your library later to watch. Really cool that you have all of that. And this has been a very handy device to have in the home. And here you can see on the TV, you're able to have that full guide. So I can really see what's on TV later today and find exactly what I want to watch or something that I could record for later. Now, if you scroll up to the top, you also have the option to check out shows that are available. So here we can tap on shows. It's going to show shows that are upcoming, currently on, and so on. Over on the side, you can sort by genre as well as channel. We have the option to go to movies. So this is really cool if I want to see movies that are available. I'm really impressed by how many things there are over the air these days without needing a subscription. And then we also have the option to watch sports. So we can see those soccer events that are happening. And so here you can see those sporting events that are happening right now. So really cool that there's all those. And then here at the end, you have the option where you can see the similar things that I was showing you over on the phone.
And that is how you can convert the over-the-air TV of yesterday into modern TV of today, being able to watch what you want to watch when you want to watch it. Now, all you need to have is an antenna, you need to have the Tablo TV device, and you need to have it connected to internet into your home and a device to stream it on, like a smart TV or your mobile device. Once you have that, this will all work just like you saw today. If you have any further questions about the Tablo TV device, please let me know down in the comments below, and you can pick yours own up at Best Buy down in the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.